Greetings, Fire Chargers, Darkblade here, and in this video I will be reacting to the question Muslims always fail to answer by Testify. This video was uploaded on February 20th, 2025. Because it is 17 minutes to midnight as of the beginning of my recording, I will be talking fast and I will try to keep this video relatively short in order to make sure it still uploads on the same day. I will also be jumping the speed to a bit. 1.5 times, that sounds good.
Quran. What is the gospel, or in Arabic, the Injil? In this video, I'll show that on Islam, this question has no answer. The Quran ties itself in a knot that it cannot escape. The Quran says that Allah taught the Injil of Jesus. Whatever this Injil is,
balloon
let's call it
animal
Injil
and
J.
J.
Maybe it was written down, maybe not.
Okay.
Whatever these verses are referring to, whatever Jesus received, that's Injil J. The Quran
Okay.
also refers to the Injil
This
as
is
something
set
that is
up.
with the people of the book in Muhammad's time, centuries later. Quran 5:46-47 says, let the people of the Injil judge by what Allah has revealed in it. The Quran expects people in Muhammad's time to know something about the Injil. Whatever this verse refers to, let's call it Injil M. Here's the question. What is the relationship between Injil J in Jesus' time and Injil M in Muhammad's time? Breaking it down, there are three questions that we need to ask. Question 1, is anything missing? Is there anything that was revealed to Jesus that is missing from Injil M? Question 2, is anything preserved? Is there anything that was revealed to Jesus that is preserved in Injil M?
This is like the
Question
nature
3,
of the
is anything added?
continuity.
Is anything that was not revealed to Jesus been added into Injil M? To show that the Quran leaves Muslims with no options, we need to cover all possibilities. With 3 yes or no questions, there are 8 possible combinations. 3 options we can discard easily. A, no, no, no. B, no, no, yes. And C, yes, no, no.
Wait a minute. A and B seem to contradict themselves. There's nothing lost, but also nothing preserved. That doesn't make any sense.
Options, at least one of the books is missing completely. This contradicts the Quran, which refers to both the Injil given to Jesus and the Injil in Muhammad's time. These options are out. Next option, D. No, yes, no. Nothing missing, something's preserved, nothing added. This implies perfect, complete preservation. Injil J and Injil M are identical. Muslims must reject this option. There is no book in Muhammad's time that anyone calls the Injil or the Gospel that Muslims can completely accept.
Okay.
The Gospels of the Christians, found in the New Testament, say that Jesus called himself the Son of God and died on a cross. The other books called Gospels either say that Jesus died or says that the creator of the world is evil. And in Muhammad's time, the Gospel of Barnabas won't exist for several centuries, so don't bother trying that.
The Gospel of Barnabas is actually written closer in time to the present day than to the time of Muhammad. And it doesn't fully line up with Islamic thinking. For example, it explicitly has Jesus say this exact phrase, I am not the Messiah.
Option is out. There are 3 options with 2 yes and 1 no answers. E, yes, yes, no. Something's missing, something's preserved, nothing added. This implies perfect but incomplete preservation of the Injil. The Injil in Muhammad's time contains some of the Injil in Jesus' time, but not all of it. Some of it was lost, but nothing has been added. Muslims must reject this option. As in the previous option, there is no book in Muhammad's time that any group of people call the Gospel/Injil that Muslims can completely accept. Even if some of Jesus' Injil is missing, the Gospels of the Christians found in the New Testament say that Jesus called himself the Son of God and died on a cross. The other Gospels are no better. No. This option is out. F. Yes, no, yes.
Okay,
Something's
so
missing.
basically that ties into the previous thing. I think it was D.
Nothing preserved. Something's added. This is a complete corruption, complete fabrication. There is no overlap between Injil J and Injil M. We have nothing of what Jesus had, and everything in the Injil in Muhammad's time has been added by someone else. No. Muslims must also reject this option. Quran 5:46-47 says, let the people of the Injil judge by what Allah has revealed in it. This refers to the Injil in Muhammad's time. Allah would not tell people of the Injil to judge by a completely fabricated book. Allah didn't send any of it. So there must be some things in the Injil that are preserved. This option is out. G. No, yes, yes. Nothing missing. Something's preserved. Something's added. In this case, we have everything that was in the Injil given to Jesus. But the Injil in Muhammad's time also has other things added to it. Muslims must also reject this option. Quran 61:6 says, and remember when Jesus, son of Mary, said, O children of Israel, I am truly Allah's messenger to you, confirming the Torah which came before me, and giving good news of a messenger after me, whose name will be Ahmad. But these exact words of Jesus are not in any book in Muhammad's time or before. If Allah revealed to Jesus the name of a future prophet, and future believers are respected to remember it, that revelation is part of the Injil J given to Jesus. Those exact words have been lost, so at least something of Jesus' Injil is missing. This option is also out. We're stuck with only one option left. H. Yes, yes, yes. Something's missing, something's preserved, something's added. There are things that were revealed to Jesus that have been lost that are not in the Injil in Muhammad's time. There are also some things that have been preserved from Jesus' Injil. There are also some things that have been added. Can Muslims accept this option? No. Absolutely not. There are several severe problems. First, Quran 5:46-47 says, so let the people of the Injil judge by what Allah has revealed in it. This refers to Injil M, the Injil in Muhammad's time, but this can't work. Let's imagine it. Suppose one of the people of the Injil tries to follow this command. They face a certain decision or a confusing situation, and they need a judgment.
Wait.
As Allah has instructed,
Good.
open up Injil M.
I was worried that my screen recording widget had disappeared.
Recommends judgment. Now, if this part part of the Injil M was sent by Allah as part of Injil J, the preserved part, then they should accept judgment. However, if this part of the Injil M was not sent by Allah as part of the Injil J, i.e. the added part, then they need not accept the judgment. But the people of the Injil don't know which is which, so we don't know what to do. The Quran's command makes zero sense. We cannot judge by a corrupted book. So you should judge by the Quran, you might say. In that case, the Quran was wrong to tell us to judge by the Injil. There goes the last option. In Islam, the question, what's the Injil, has no consistent answer. The Quran ties itself
What's
to a knot
that
that it can't
annoying
escape.
background
Reject it.
noise?
Read the real Gospels for yourself and discover the real Jesus.
Oh, and just so everyone knows, the Gnostic texts are not real Gospels. Works of late Gnostic clickbait fanfiction are not Gospels, regardless of whether or not they claim to be such. Anyway, I'll leave the link to Testify's original video in the description, and I'll see you tomorrow. Dark Blade out.